Good morning, grade 4. We have today lesson 8.3, page 161 in the practice book. So open your book, please. We'll take today multiply a fraction by a whole number using models. So do you remember when I told you a model? It means I can draw shapes to see how I can make the fraction on it. So, do you remember when I told you a whole number time unit fraction? So today we will make in another way something for multiplying a fraction. It's so easy. I have 3 times 2/5. Like he told me number 2 because he make it for number number 1. So he asked me to multiply. It's so easy. I told you before I can put 1 down, okay, or I can imagine that the denominator is 1 here. So 3 times 2 equals 6, and then 5 times 1 equals 5. The answer it will be 6/5. Or in the model I can make it in another way. It's so easy. How many I have models? 3 models here. In each model 2/5. 1, 2. So they are 2 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 2/5. And this is 2 also 5. Like this, 1, 2. We shade 2/5 here. And then we will shade 2/5 again. Like this, 1, 2. Right? So right now I can count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 3 times 2 equals 6. And the denominator for all of them 5. Right? So they are 6/5. Right? So now let's see. Without models now, we can make it in easiest way. We take the whole number with the numerator time and leave the denominator as it is. Why? I told you before, I can imagine that the denominator is 1. So number 3, 7 times 3/10. What I will make? I will take 7 times 3 equals 21 as a numerator, and then in the denominator I'll put 10. Right? So it will be 21/10, or 21 over 10, or 21 out of 10. Right? We can pronounce the fraction in many ways. So let's see number 4. I have 3. It's a whole number. Time a fraction. Time 5/12. So 3 times 5 equals 15 as a numerator. And then also the 12 I'll put it as it is. And let's see, I told you we can imagine the denominator as 1. So 1 times 12 equals 12, and 3 times 5 equals 15. The multiplication for the fractions is so easy than the addition and the subtraction. So why? Because the multiplication told me the numerator times the numerator and the denominator times the denominator, and then we finish. But in the plus and minus, do you remember when we make we must make the numerator together, and we will not make anything in the denominator. But here, if I have another thing down instead of 1, I can multiply it by 12. But let's see, we will take it after that. So let's see first, if I have the numerator 3 times 5 in number 4, okay, it will be 15, and the denominator it will be 12. Okay, then let's see question number 5. We have 6 times 3/4. I told you we can imagine that the denominator for 6 is 1. So I will take the numerator together, 6 times 3, and then the 4 the same. So we can make 6 times 3 equal 18, and then I'll put the denominator 4. right? So easy. Let's see number 6. 4 times 2/8. I will take 4 as a whole number times 2 equals 8. And then I'll put 8 as it is for the denominator. So 8 over 8, do you remember? Any number over the same number, it will be 1. Okay? So 8/8 means for me 1. Then I will leave the other questions for you to practice more. Then we'll go to the problem solving. Matthew walks 5/8 mile to the bus stop each morning. He will ask me now, how far will he walk in 5 days? So I need to see, or he walk all the time, each day or each morning, 5/8. And then he asked me how far, how long is that if he walk 5 days, or if he will walk in it. So it would be 5 days times 5/8 mile that he walks each morning. So 5 times 5 equals 25 as a numerator over 8. I told you I will not change the denominator here because I can imagine that the denominator for 5 is 1. So 5 times 5, 25, and 8 times 1 equals 8. So he walked in 5 days 25/8 mile. Then let's see the other question. Now we can see it. Now, number 11. Emily uses 2/3 cup of milk to make 1 batch of muffins. How many cups of milk will Emily use if she makes 3 batches of muffins? So she needs 3 batches, and she uses in each one 2/3. So I will make all of them 3 times 2/3 equal 3 times 2 equals 6, and I put the denominator as it is. Thanks, grade 4. We finish lesson 8.3. And don't forget your homework. Homework, page 162. Do your best to understand this and make your homework, please. Thank you.